is one of the really nicest events to take place throughout the summer, and
see what happens.
Yeah, so
I can do it.
it's doesn't get much better than this.
Yeah, so those are all cars that I had built.
That's actually
This one I built start 20 years ago. That car I owned and built that basically from nothing 40 some years ago. The maroon car I built over about 30 years ago.
okay.
So this is the most recent, and those are the cars that have a long history. 60s Corvette. Part here is a cruising club, so it's just Cruisen Hot Rod Club.
Okay.
And this Pro Street Fest is just a crazy idea that I have in my mind about the coolest cars that I think are the coolest cars, are the Pro Street cars. They're the Lion King of the forest as far as muscle cars. They're race-like, they make noise, they're fun, and so why not get them all together? First time ever that we know in Colorado. To get this event going, and hopefully this is a first of a lot of these, maybe 2 a year going forward. So right now it's just small, 10, 15 cars or so, just to get a feel, just to try to see what it takes to organize it, see what it takes to blow it up, see if there's interest to do it, and then if there is, then we'll blow it up big, we'll advertise it, we'll YouTube it big time. We'll ask people from out of state if they'd like to come and join our little party. That's where we're going.
Well met, my own true love. Well met, cried she. I have just returned from the salt sea and called for the love of thee. I could have married the king's daughter dear, I'm sure she would have married me, but I have refused her crowns of gold and called for the love of thee. If you could have married the king's daughter dear, I'm sure you are to blame, for I am married to a house carpenter. I think he's a fine young man. Will you forsake your house carpenter to go along with me? I will take you to where the grass grows green on the banks of the salt sea. If I forsake my house carpenter to go along with thee, what have you got to maintain me on and keep me from poverty? 6 ships are out on the sea, 7 more are on dry land. 110 of old sailormen shall be at your command. She picked up her sweet little babe, kisses gave it 3, saying, stay right here with my house carpenter and keep him good company. She dressed herself in rich attire, so glorious to behold, and as she trod upon her road, she shone like the glittering gold.
They said it couldn't be done. All right. I've been so nervous about this. So I'm just gonna wing it the best I can. Both things just kind of wing it, see what happened, at least the first time. So, but what I wanted to do right out of the gate is, if you brought a Pro Street car, I didn't know how many people would be here, but I made these. This is just the event. thing. If you go to the website or Facebook, that's how we do everything. So every car that's got a Pro Street gets one of these. You can put it on your wall. You can do whatever you want with it, but it's like a first souvenir. Because I think I understand. There's only one first, and this is it. So if you're part of this, if this grows to be a crazy thing that gets out of control, you guys, I was here. This is the first. So this paper is just called the first roundup. So I kind of like the idea of Golden. I kind of like the idea of West Colfax, the Western theme. So if you see us on the website, then you'll see this already. But I don't know anybody, I don't know everybody here, so I don't know who's got what. So if you have a Pro Street car, I want to give you one of these. So you get one. But I think I have, and if I have extras, and I think I have 22 or 23. So I think I got enough for people that want them.
Yeah, I'm going to be sure to get one of those.
I love them Pro Street, but
Pro Streeters.
So if I got extras,
Yes, that's right.
ride upon my little Irish rose. So come to your nabob and next Patrick's Day be Mistress Mumbo Jumbo Jijaboo J O'Shea. My little Irish rose. So come to your neighbor. jumbo,
It's awesome.
jujaboo jay.
I think
Oh,
that
say.
Steve put on a wonderful thing, man, and I hope it takes off. You know, within the next year or so, or 2 years, like he said, he wants people. We can invite people from back east with pro street cars, but we got to have enough here. You know,
Yeah, right. You gotta have enough.
Yeah, I think it's awesome, man.
I grew up around cars. All of us did. If there wasn't anything to do like this, I'd die. I love all this car stuff. Racing, any kind of racing. We grew up around race cars, everything. I don't know any other life.
I wouldn't want any other life.
Me either.
Just like blew my mind. I was biking over here and I was like, put the brakes on. It's like, I gotta come over here and see what the heck. This is like, I don't even know. This is like badass. Like, oh my God, are you kidding me? Like, holy shit. Like, wow.
Everybody that came, it's a crazy man's dream and fantasy to be around the cars that he loves so much and get to know people and be with the friends he has. And it's
And he knows disc jockey Cruisen Dave.
he had to put a plug in. He had to put a plug in. That's Dave. And we hope to do this in the spring and the fall, and hopefully we'll put people together and get their thoughts and build on this.
And hopefully I'll be playing.
Next year we'll take over the parking lot, the
That
back
part.
one. 100 cars.
In 1977, my first show I had 40 cars, and I thought that was the end of the world. Or I'll tell you something. Within 3 years, I was doing 500 to 800 cars at each one of my events. I was really the only disc jockey in town doing anything.
Okay.
So
That's amazing.
you're not filming this, are you?